So far so good. You know, we're getting into just more situational stuff. I like where our communication is from that standpoint. Of guys are becoming more aware, not just of what's my job, what does this word mean, but hey, what's the down and distance, what's the field position, what's the all the things that you need to kind of get from 101 to 202 to 303 before game time. We're headed in the right direction.
Do you feel like there's any more of a difficulty this year in deciding starting jobs, red shirts versus maybe the past couple of years of being head coach?
I think we have more quality depth, or at least I think we do right now. You know, as we finish out camp, the defensive line is a place where I like where our depth is headed. Those guys just growing up and maturing, and it's a highly competitive deep group. It's a great, very, very athletic, very physical. They're versatile. You know, getting in and out of three down and 4 down looks with those guys is great. I think that's a place where we'll have some tough decisions. And then everything else is kind of, I would say kind of normal. There's a couple guys this time of year. There's always a couple guys that are slam dunk red shirts, and there's always a couple guys that are going, man, this guy in 5, 6, 7 weeks, what's he going to look like? Those are the hard ones.
Who are the hardest names when you're looking at who to redshirt, who not to? Who are some of the hardest players that you're having that time with?
Well, the easiest one of a guy that just got here, Joe Lemoy, in terms of just you can see where he's headed, and a big, fast, athletic guy that just doesn't know he just doesn't know what he's doing yet, and that's not his fault necessarily. And some guys, especially the young guys, you get through this, just all the install, all that stuff that's kind of on their shoulders, and then that's off, and now they're just playing, and they're playing just freely. The rate that happens kind of determines their fate.
Pretty good idea of what the depth chart looks like, at least from starters and number twos, things like that.
For the most part, who's gonna play the lion's share of where. I think that we have a bunch of guys that are going to rotate in a few spots, which is a good thing. And then there's still a ton up for grabs in special teams. I think we've got a lot of young guys that can contribute in special teams, not necessarily just the true freshmen, but red shirts and a few other first-year guys. And we'll definitely have that on full display tomorrow.